What's up, y'all? It's Frank, and the regular season has come to an end. And how did we close things out here at Squeege Inc? Well, how does a 7-game losing streak sound? And an 8-unit losing streak? Actually, that sounds terrible. God awful, quite frankly. But that is the definition of being a squeege. Yes, that's what it takes. So, how does the last few days affect our season totals? Well, we ended up with our final record of 129, 123, and 7 for a total of a profitable 4 units. Over 4 units, as a matter of fact. Ta-da! Now, maybe that doesn't sound impressive, but it's a long season, and any profit, that sounds impressive to me. 4 units, hey, it's better than 3 units. It's better than 0 units. It's better than negative units. So give me the 4, and it was very profitable for me since my units are 250 grand a pop. So, hey, I made over $1 million this season. 100% true. And then if you think about that, that means I lost about 2 million in the final few days of the season. I look at the big picture, so let's ignore that part. Anyway, 4 is a very apropos number as we get ready for the playoffs. And 4 is the magic number that it takes 4 victories to advance. So let's look at some of these series. Going to try and have a little bit of a breakdown. Maybe throw in a bet or two. Maybe not. Maybe just give some info. I don't know. We'll let's go with the flow. All right. Let's start out in the East. Let's start with the 1 seed, right? That's what everyone does. It's Caps and Cats. You see what I did there? You like that? Okay. I don't really, but not much to say in this. Panthers are pretty big favorites, rather big favorites to win this one, as they should. I'm not in love with the Panthers as much as a lot of people are, but I don't really see them losing this one. What's the best line we can get here? Yeah, they're over minus 300. I don't know if it's worth it, but I don't see them losing here. The next one is very tricky. It's the Leafs and the Lightning. I don't know what to make of this one. I mean, we all know that the Maple Leafs have not won a playoff series in about 1,000 years, and now they are favorites. They're favorites. They're the number 2 seed in going to these playoffs in that division. And they're the favorites over the back-to-back defending Stanley Cup champions. That's a tough sell. You can get the Lightning at even money to win the first round of the playoffs. Like I said, I get Toronto has the home ice and everything. Maybe the Lightning are tired. Like I said, they back-to-back champions. That's a lot of hockey the last few years. I don't know if I'm going to bet this one. I'm probably going to stay away from it, but I would have to go with the Leafs to lose. Gotcha. Got myself too. Yeah, I would take the Lightning here at even money. Definitely the value play in this one. We look over in the metro area. We've got the Canes and the Bruins. I feel like it's a tough draw for the Canes, who are a very good hockey team. What do they go with goaltending-wise? Is Freddie Anderson good to go? I don't know. I thought that they would be a lot more of a favorite in this matchup as well. What's the best line you can get them? They're at like minus 120-ish. Yeah, that's not bad. You can even get them minus 115, I'm looking. That's a little too close for comfort here. I thought there would be high minus 170s, 75, minus 200. That's a lot, but comparatively speaking. I get the Bruins are good, but I would lean towards Canes in this one. I'll take the Canes. I think the Canes will win. Am I going to bet this? I don't know. I feel like this is. I just said that the Canes should be bigger favorites, but does Vegas know something? They know all. I don't know. Last series in the East, Rangers and the Penguins. I'm going to be biased here. Just kidding. I'm never biased, but I am a Rangers fan, so I do know a thing or two about them. And I know that they have played the Penguins fantastically this season. And Shesterkin has he's been a brick wall against everyone, really, but especially against the Penguins. And when this line opened up, the Penguins were actually the favorites. The Penguins are at -120. The Rangers were at even money. I hopped on the Rangers at that time. Since then, it has flipped. The script has flipped, and now the Penguins are even money. Go figure. The Rangers are at like -115. I think might be the best you can get them at right now, which is still pretty good. Penguins are they're not hot. Let's just put it that way. And their goaltending situation, Jari is still banged up. He's gonna be out for at least a couple games, it looks like. I like the Rangers here. So, yeah, Rangers, I ended up, it was at even money. They're at -115 now. I still don't think that is a bad bet whatsoever. Plus, home ice, that always helps, right? MSG crowd going to be fucking bonkers. Yeah, Rangers in this series here. Let's break down the West a bit. Start with the 1 seed. What a concept. I just brought that up with the East. So we talk about that with the West. The Avs are playing the Predators. This is much alike. Actually, it's even more so like than the Panthers one. I cannot possibly see the Avalanche losing this series. And Vegas doesn't really either. They're at like... they're over -600 at the moment. I think it started out maybe... a better line, but not too much better. Saros, he's banged up. And that's pretty much, I would say, the Predators' only chance if he can steal the series in net. Don't even know if he's going to play. Avalanche aren't going to lose this one. So, yeah, that's the Avs. I don't know if it's worth it to actually bet on this series straight up, but I don't see them losing. The next series, though, this one could get wild. Pun intended, obviously, because I'm a hilarious comedian. Blues and the Wild. In this matchup, when they've played this season, I've been on the Blues. And you know what? The Blues have just won. They just keep... They have the Wild's number. Now, the series, the Wild were the 2 seed, the Blues were the 3, so the Wild have home ice and are therefore the favorites. And Vegas has them as the favorites too. Let's see. They're around the -150. But like I said, I've been on the Blues all season long in this matchup, and I'm sticking with the Blues in this one. And I put a little something on the Blues here. You can get the Blues at a +130, which is great value. I think that they've got a chance to make a run. They would have to play the Avs next round, and that... They haven't matched up all that great against them, but they have matched up fantastic against the Wild. I know I always say, hey, the playoffs, it's a different animal. It's a different beast. Let's see how different it is. Let's see if I'm always right saying that, or if, regular season success does translate, at least somewhat. I do like the Blues to upset, I guess, the Wild in this series. Move over to Flames and Stars. The Flames, much like my feelings with the Panthers, I don't love them as much as a lot of people do. A lot of people are all over them, sucking them dry here. I don't love them that much, but I do think that they will beat the Stars. What's the lines here? -3, yeah, -3 to -400. It's not really worth it. Straight up on its own, if you parlay it, think about that. Think about that for a second. I'll get to it in a second. if you're still with me. But yeah, Flames aren't going to lose to the Stars in the series, I don't think. So I would take the Flames in this one. Wouldn't bet the minus 400 or whatever. Last series of the first round, it's the Kings and the Oilers. I don't really know much about what to say. The Oilers they're probably going to win, right? They're at around a minus 250. Maybe you get a little bit better at minus 230. Kings a good play at, if you can get plus 200. Probably not. I mean, the Oilers still have Mike Smith. They have Mike Smith, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I'm gonna take the Oilers to win the series, but I don't think I'm gonna bet anything on them. Value not worth it. I'm going to throw out a parlay, though. These lines have changed a bit since I've got them. I ended up with a plus payout out of this. Right now, it's still around the plus payout. It's it's two teams that I was just talking about not loving, but I do like them to win the first round. Got the Panthers to win, the Flames to win, and the Avs to win. You combine all those, you get around... even money, it might be like minus 110, minus 115 now. I got a plus payout as I should have actually made this when the lines first fucking opened up. That would have been a lot smarter, so I can talk about what I actually got as opposed to what it is now. But it's similar. I would still make these bets. So Panthers over the Capitals, Avalanche over the Predators, and Flames over the Stars. I think that's a safe parlay. So yeah, that's my breakdown of everything. A terrible breakdown, not even really a breakdown, just talking nonsense about each and every series going on. All right, that's what I got for the first round of the NHL playoffs. I don't know if it's going to help out. A lot of what I was talking about are lines that I hopped on as soon as they were available. Maybe I should have made a video as that happened, but they haven't changed all too much. I would still take whatever I said I was betting on. So bet on them. That parlay, yes. The Rangers, yes. The Blues, yes. Let's see if what I always say is correct, as the playoffs, I say, are just a completely different animal, different beast than the regular season, than those trends. The play is just a lot more intense. The refereeing is, at least it feels, a lot different. So let's see if that is the case. And how about you? You tell me, what do you like in the first round? Who do you think is an upset waiting to happen? Who do you think is just going to fall flat on their face? Don't say the Maple Leafs. I already say the Maple Leafs. We all think the Maple Leafs. Let me know in the comments. You got any good bets? You got any information? Let's just talk some hockey here. That's what this is all about. Maybe I'll come back for the second round. Let me know if you want me to come back for the second round. Let me know if you want a breakdown of still what went on in the regular season. Who actually won the most on? Probably the Rangers or the Capitals. Probably the Rangers. Who we lost the most money on? The Golden Knights. Definitely the Golden Knights. And I don't know, just more hockey chit chat. Let me know. Yeah, that's it. Till next time, whenever that is. Peace out.